Mr. Speaker.
The senator from Nevada.
Thank you. I ask that a quorum be dispensed with.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today in support of efforts to prevent an increase in student loan rates. For millions of Americans, education is the key to success and a better future for themselves and for their families. Workers with a bachelor's degree today earn about 70% more each year than those with only a high school diploma. We all want a better life for our children and for our grandchildren. And for many of them, a college education is part of achieving that goal. However, higher education carries an increasingly substantial price tag. One of my children has already completed her higher education. Both of my sons are currently in college, and my youngest is preparing for her post-high school education. So I know firsthand the financial strain on both the college students and their families. The inflation-adjusted cost of college has almost tripled over the last 25 years, while median family income over the same period of time has risen only about 10%. Fees keep rising rapidly, soaring 8.3% in the last year for public universities and 4.5% for private institutions. In 2009, more than half of all public college graduates were in debt, with an average loan burden of nearly $20,000. For private college graduates, the percentage and amount of debt is even greater. The loan burden itself is substantial, and the last thing graduates need to worry about is high interest rates on these loans. I was proud to vote for the initial efforts to keep student loan interest rates low back when I was serving in the House in 2007. Now I'm a proud co-sponsor of the Interest Rate Reduction Act, which has been offered by my friend from Tennessee, Mr. Alexander. This legislation prevents student loans from doubling from 3.4% to 6.8%, and I truly hope Congress will be able to come together with a bipartisan agreement soon to prevent this rate increase from going into effect on July 1st. While student loan rates should be addressed, I'm even more worried about the overall economic climate facing recent college grads. Recent reports found that more than half of the bachelor degree holders under the age of 25 last year, which was 1.5 million young Americans, were jobless or underemployed. Of the 1.5 million languishing in the job market, half were underemployed. These young would-be professionals are either unemployed and unable to start paying their loans, or have a job that may only provide enough for them to barely scrape by paycheck by paycheck. Instead of becoming the workforce of the next generation, the majority of recent graduates are finding their personal lives and finances mired in this ailing economy. Parents who have been laid off or have seen their savings diminished have not been able to help their children through their education as they may have planned or wanted to. Our children and grandchildren are paying the price for Washington's failure to lead our nation out of this economic crisis. Addressing student loan rates is important, and we need to accomplish that work promptly. But our work for America's college students and recent graduates is far from over. Every day, Congress should be doing something to provide more stability and certainty for businesses so they will create jobs and hire these graduates. We need to pass a budget and review expiring tax provisions. We need to get bureaucratic red tape out of the way and let American job creators do what they do best. Let's not put off till tomorrow what we can do today to make sure that good-paying jobs will be available for graduates who have worked so hard to provide for a better future, and let's pass a bipartisan measure that keeps student interest rates low. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.